Salov now in the high slot. His quick shot, he scores! Nikolai Salov! Oh my goodness! Some bomb right hands in front of the Dasher bench. Pulls his helmet off. Still goes. Now Jawan Davis. His first shot, he scored! Jawan Davis. To his backhand, moving in, he scored! Blake Sewardson, how you doing? Firing up the crowd. Zach Horn in all alone with a breakaway. Walks in, shoots, scores! Zach Horn! Towards the goal, shoots, he scores! Bogdan Zinchenko restores the lead. That second of the season goes over the top of the run. A couple more rights to Greco, takes him down and pounds him. Zinchenko with a couple over the top. He's got him against the glass. Bogdan Zinchenko, a healthy diet of rights. My songs know what you did in the dark. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up. Murphy scores! Brosnan who shoots, he scores! Justin Brosnan, the captain.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, hit the ground. Playing dead I'll never do. Gotta keep an eye on you. Patience is wearing thin, paper thin. Promises broke again. What a sin, but it only feeds my energy. So don't expect no sympathy. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the
It's Hockey Night Live from Poughkeepsie, New York. How you doing? My name's Devin Dobek, along with you. A little bit under the weather, but excited as Justin Brosnan is set to take the ice for his 400th FPHL game. That's our top storyline of the night, as the Dashers are set to take on the HC Venom for just the second time this season. Without wasting another moment, let's jump right in to our tale of the tape. The Dashers come in 142-3. The Venom dropped to 10-35-3 after their 5-4 loss to the Hat-Tricks last night. So the Dashers have lost now 28 straight in regulation in a row. Looks like these numbers did not quite update from... Let's take another peek here now. Oh, these are still the Mississippi numbers, so I guess they never got parlayed over, as both teams will hit the ice now. But the Venom come in. It's been a tough go for them as well in the Empire Division standings. Another team sitting just below 10 wins, but when they played the Dashers all the way back on November 9th, they certainly had their way with them. A 10-2 statement victory. That time it was out when they were the Hudson Valley Venom, but now the HC Venom for the first time will go at it with the Dashers. Some familiar faces, Nikolai Salov and Trey Fisher suiting up for the Venom, going up against their former team. Lester Brown, also a member of the Venom, is out tonight. But looking forward to all the action here as we step aside and get ready for the starting lineups and be back right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
And bright stars through the pale
And we welcome you back to Poughkeepsie, New York. How you doing? Devin Doback from high above the ice, excited in McCann Ice Arena as the Dashers are set to take on the HC Venom for the second time this season. A lot of storylines tonight, beginning with, of course, Justin Brozin playing in his 400th FPHL game. What a milestone, took his senior lap earlier in the day. First time he's warmed up without a helmet, and a pretty cool moment for the captain out here on the road. On the other side of the bench, a lot of familiar faces. Trey Fisher, Nikolai Salov suited up, but this time in the black and gold instead of the black and orange. They'll be part of the Venom tonight. Both of them have had really good starts to their campaigns with their new club. Looking forward to what should be a fun one. Lester Brown, the other member of the Venom, is out on injury, so we won't see any of him tonight, but excited to see him around the concourse at some point throughout tonight's contest. As the puck is dropped, we are underway here from Poughkeepsie. Once again, apologies. I'm feeling a little under the weather. Decided to go through the broadcast and do the best we can, despite how I'm feeling, given it's Brozin's 400th and all the familiar faces and storylines, but definitely won't be sounding up to the par that you guys are usually used to. So bear with me in that regard, and we're looking forward to a fun night of hockey as well. Blake Siewertson, the former member of the Venom, the only Dasher who has played for the opposition here tonight. As now back behind the goal, it's Connor Craig, a guy they're really thrilled about on the back end. Albrecht, the new addition for the Dashers, swats it over to Prexler. Shoved off the puck that time by Pozar. And now here come the Venom back the other way. Albrecht takes it away, gives it back to Siewertson, the assistant captain for the Dashers. Logged 21 games for the Venom earlier this season prior to his arrival. He's also played for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. That was dating back to last year. Now with his third team, and bears the A for them. It's out to the point. Here's a quick drop pass off of Nathan Butler's stick over to Panovanov, taken away by Siewertson. He'll sauce one in down low. It goes high off the end wall. Zajac overskates it. Bowie Slark's out there as well, sporting number 71, the third number that the Dashers have seen him wear this season. Started with 17 back in Watertown, then was 22, and now wearing 71, fresh off of the injured reserve list. Panovanov gives it up the wall to Lease. Stretch pass back across. And sent back down low this time. About a minute and a half gone by here from the McCann Ice Arena. Venom and the Dashers going at it for just the second time this season. And as I mentioned earlier on in the pregame, back on November 9th, the only time that they met. There's Trey Fisher getting his first touch, playing it on back to Frank Steinway, the former member of the Monroe Moccasins. Steinway wheeling back behind his own goal, gets cut off by O'Reilly, but is able to play it up the wall for Fisher. Fisher had his first assist as a member of the Venom last night. A saucer pass to put the Venom on the board at 2-1 in what would ultimately be a tough 5-4 loss against the Danbury Hat-Tricks, who the Dashers will have on Friday and Saturday. O'Reilly run into the wall by his former teammate Fisher. Brozin takes it into the zone. It's going to be taken away by the Venom. Here's Nikolai Salov. Native of Russia, former Dasher. Had 7 goals and 15 points before departing. TJ Prexler with it now, drops it back to Sean Gore, playing in his 11th FPHL game and 9th with the Dashers. Also has had a couple one-game stints with the Carolina Thunderbirds and the Watertown Wolves. Those were back in 2022, as Salov going to be caught offside here with 17:21 to go. We get another whistle. As of the results of last week, the Dashers officially eliminated from the 2025 Commissioner's Cup playoff race. They were alive for a while, especially with how the bottom of the Empire Division has struggled between Motor City, the Venom, and the Dashers, but eventually the gap became a little too wide, and so the Dashers' playoff hopes have officially come to a conclusion, and they'll have to set their sights on next year. Albrecht plays it back over for Nathan Malott. Malott hesitates for a moment and then turns it right over. Back down in their zone, run into the wall is Belov. Jawan Davis breaking it out the other way to Siewertson. Siewertson trying to backhand one and center it to the middle. Davis comes in to help the scrum in the corner. Try and catch our clocks for you in just a moment. There's Davis now. Zajac
Sends one out into the far side where it'll be thrown in by Nathan Butler. Malott able to punch the puck free over to the near side for TJ Prexler. Prexler breaking it out to the former member of the Venom, Blake Sewardson. Sewardson thought about a power move to the goal, got cut off by Panavanov, and it escapes to center ice once again. Slinger wisely holds on to it, gets it over to Slinger into the offensive zone where the Venom take the possession right on back. Closing in on the 16-minute mark here. I understand your clock's about 30 seconds behind. We'll catch that up momentarily. Jelenskis lose it in the corner. Slinger, another quick turnover taken away. And the Dashers will come the other way. Jumanji flips one in on John Moriarty, the netminder for the Venom. Bowie Slarks dumping one down low, has it cut off that time, and now here come the Venom back in the other direction. It's Lease starting the breakout. Slarks gives it to Utero, shoots, pad save Moriarty. Jumanji drop pass for Doyle, but he got caught flat-footed at the blue line. With a burst of speed, here comes Jelenski's shooting, and Rutherford's there to make the save. 15:28 to go. We'll let our clock try and catch up in the meantime here. But some good end-to-end action between these two teams. Very similar venue to where the team used to play in Hudson Valley as far as layout-wise. Bleachers on one side, the bench is the only thing on the other, but definitely a much better broadcast setup as opposed to being in the corner. It's now right at center ice. Behind the goal. Drop pass by the newest Dasher, Tim Delaney, who played 69 games with Motor City. Zach Horn's backhander in, just missed. But yes, back to Tim Delaney. 69 games dating back to last season with the Motor City Rockers, and now after his release joins the Dashers, his second FPHL team. And we'll get another face-off coming. 14:58 to go. Looks like it'll be our first media timeout instead, so we will take it. Still no score here from Poughkeepsie. We'll be back in a dash right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Winter's coming. Think your furnace is good to go but want to be sure? For a limited time, CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air is offering a $65 basic operational check to get you ready for the cold. Need plumbing or electrical work too? CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now proudly serves the Damel area for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. Call CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now to book your basic furnace operational check at 217-442-1454 or visit cutradeservices.com today.
Toyota of Danville is car shopping made easy. They provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles along with exceptional care. Car loans and financing are also available. Toyota of Danville prides themselves on their commitment to amazing customer experiences. They also have a service center to ensure the vehicle you purchase will be up to par and on the road for years to come.
Getting ready to drop the puck this time back in the Venom end, and Trey Fisher controls the face-off for the Venom. It's dumped over to Delaney, who's cut off. There's Lester Brown in the house making his way up to us now. Good to see Lester Brown in his vintage hat. What's going on, buddy? It's good to see you. Always good to see Lester. Greets me very well every time. He's back over to the near side. It's picked off by Pozar. Good to see you, Lester.
I love you, buddy. Good to see you too, my brother.
Yeah, love you too. One-timer from Trey Fisher goes just wide of Parker Rutherford. And now back behind the goal, Zach Horn goes awkwardly down into the goal. Back behind. Goes over to Connor Craig on goal, and Rutherford makes the save with Fisher crashing the goal, and he'll get escorted out by Sean Gore. 14:10 to go here, period one. Still no score between these two clubs. And so we'll do another face-off, and then Zytrek will control it away from back over to Steve Ford. Back down low, it's Albrecht. And pressured into the wall, and now TJ Prexler pokes it out of the zone, and it'll be rescued by Panavanov. Belov now in the neutral zone, shifting from north to south, gets run into by Nathan Malott. Jawan Davis crunched into the wall for a moment and now is able to escape the grasp of Belov, break it out to his roommate Prexler, back to Davis, but he runs into a couple members in black shirts, and it'll belong once again to the Dashers after that quick turnover. Albrecht banking it out and past Blake Sewardson. This will go for an icing with 13:27 to go. Again, apologize for being a little less chatty than usual. Trying to catch my breath in between these whistles with sinuses. It's that time of year with the seasons changing. Everybody getting a little cold. Tomorrow night we'll have someone else to fill a little extra air. Very excited. Christian Gardecki from Minor Pro Hockey will be accompanying me for both the Danbury Hat-Tricks broadcast. That one didn't hit the speaker, but they're going to say it did, so we'll count that as the puck going out of play and bring the draw back to the Venom offensive zone. But yeah, Christian, someone that I worked with about 5 or 6 years ago in the New England Collegiate Baseball League, and funny how it's such a small world in sports, and Christian, a Danbury, Connecticut native, who's currently with Minor Pro Hockey, is really excited to get the chance to hop on the mic and looking forward to picking his brain and all his knowledge in the FPHL. So it should be a fun one. Be sure to tune in to those two games. It's going to be 6 o'clock and 6:30. I believe 6:30 first, then 6 o'clock on the Friday, Saturday. Quick shot comes in. The rebound, Rutherford down on his butt, makes another big-time stop to keep this a scoreless game. Closing in on the 13-minute mark here. Back over to Prexler. Prexler slowing things down, sauces it just past Panavanov. Jawan Davis coming to cut it off, and now goes over to Prexler, trying to sweep it back to Sewardson. And he'll have to rescue the puck off the wall, avoids the hits of some of his former teammates at the blue line. Floats one in, Zajac will collect the turnover, and now it's going to be Butler into the skates of Zajac. Looking backdoor, and oh, it hit the skates and stays out. Parker Rutherford very fortunate that time with the puck pinballing around just outside the blue paint. As now we're going to get a whistle, and with 12:28 to go, looks like our first penalty assessment. So it's going to be a 2-minute boarding call being assessed to Nathan Albrecht, a guy who's really made an impact with the Dashers since joining the team. Been a big offensive threat on that back end, earned his first assist a couple nights ago. But the Dashers playing 4-4 last week and now 3-3 this week. It has been touch and go for them from start to finish. As out at the point, quick shot comes in, save is made by Rutherford. Fans looking for another call. It's the first Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill here. Just across the 12-minute mark, Yusuke Jumanji plays it back to Slinger. Into the neutral zone for Zach Horn. He'll bleed off a few more seconds and then sling one right into the glove of Connor Craig. He'll shift from north to south, back the other way. Slams on the brakes down low. At the end line now. Back out to the blue line for Nathan Butler. Across to Posar. The one-timer blew up on the stick. Didn't get much on that as it trickles down low into the boards. Slowing things down again. Back over to Butler at the end line. He'll hold, gets it back to Posar. Posar's shot comes in. Rutherford makes the save. Another rebound chance in front. It's taken away by Slinger. Maybe numbers for the Dashers, but they're out of gas. Slinger will take it himself one-on-one with Posar. Cutting to the goal, shoots off the crossbar. Zach Slinger with a beautiful chance, short-handed, and almost had a goal of the year candidate for the Dashers. Inside 30 seconds to go here on the man advantage for the Albrecht penalty. Sewardson sends it out of the zone. Jawan Davis going to take a quick run at it, and now he'll go off for a change as icing's assessed, and time to blow our noses here. All right. Back along with you here. 18 seconds to go on Nathan Albrecht's minor for boarding. As the Killers, Malat, along with Sean Gore, Yusuke Jumanji, and Andrew Utero. .10:37 to go. As quick shot comes in, rebound. Fisher had a chance to bury it and get the first one against his former team. Instead, it went just over his blade. Bonavanov rescues the puck in his own end. Shifting gears from north to south, there's a collision. Fisher's going to go down. And now it looks like the draw is going to go back to the Dashers' end. You see Salov and Fisher at center ice having a conversation with each other. This is one I'm sure they've had marked on their calendars ever since it got rescheduled as a makeup game. But for the Dashers, looking to snap the skid they've been on, as there's a quick shot coming in on Rutherford. Back down low. Jonas Lees skates it out to the point, now hits the brakes to escape the pressure of Slarks. Another quick shot comes in and goes all the way around the wall. Nice hit by Utero on the near side. Couple rookies as well making their debut for the Venom. That's Camden Winters, number 35, and Gavin Frack, number 14. So some fresh faces as well for both these lineups. So Winters now chopping it back down low, comes out to the point. He elects to just place it into the skates of Jumanji, but the Dashers have a little trouble clearing. Officially across the midway point here, period one. Still no score between the Venom and the Dashers. Slowing things down, here's Steinway. Quick little touch pass to Zaitchik. Back over to Steinway in the middle, shoots right into the chest of Rutherford. Now will be a whistle and a face-off. Our second media timeout set to come right here from Poughkeepsie. We'll take a break and be back right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills.
Hello?
Should you become stranded, be ready to signal rescuers. Bush.
How long have I been out here?
About 12 minutes. Head for the mountains.
And we welcome you back. 9:25 to go. Devin Doback along with you here. The Dashers and the Venom clashing for just the second time this season, although they are division rivals. As now here's Sean Doyle with a burst of speed. Thought he had his first pro point as O'Reilly shoved off the puck with a good effort from Pozar that time. Well, we thought Doyle had his point on the Sewardson goal that was eventually called back in that Mississippi series. A big turning point in that weekend for the Dashers. Quick shot comes in. Rutherford, an uncomfortable stop from up in front of his shoulder. A big-time save there. 9:02 to go. Still no score. We'll try and also keep an eye on the shots on goal totals for these two teams. As once again we're dropped. Comes out to the point. Pozar sending it back in the direction of Zaitchik. Zaitchik off the side of the apron, down low, picked up by Nathan Butler. Looking at Zaitchik, instead plays it around the wall up to the point. In on goal, Rutherford makes another big save there. Shots on goal 10-3 in favor of the Venom here. Early on, make that 11-3. As Slinger turns it over behind his own end line. Pozar inside the blue line, can't keep it in. Tonight's officials, Trevor Waite and Al Alagna are the referees. The linesmen are Michael Imperio and Justin Kowalski. through the neutral zone. Zach Horn on his 5th FPHL team. Driving to the goal, gets a shot away. Trying to surprise John Moriarty, and it's turned aside. Gore has it go right under his skate that time. Almost led to an odd man opportunity in the other direction. Horn run into the wall by Jesse Swanson. What a monster he is. Out there running and gunning. Had a big hit last night. One of the toughest customers in the FPHL and not someone you want to mess with. Fisher's shot goes up and off the end wall. And we'll get another whistle coming in, a face-off. 7:47 to go in period 1. Trey Fisher on the face-off this time. Loses it at the hands of Blake Sewardson. Davis tried to run into Steve Ford. Sewardson gets taken down by the stick right in front of the official, and that's an easy one to make. Steve Ford jawing with Sewardson a little bit, saying maybe it was a bit of an embellishment by him, but instead the Dashers are going to head to their first Genworth State Farm power play, with Ford, the former Athens Rock Lobster, being sent off the box. Or rather, Carolina Thunderbird, I should say. Donick Druin was supposed to be traded to the Venom, but something happened behind the scenes with him, and the trade fell through. And eventually what happened is they had to pick another player. It was Steve Ford from Carolina, and so that's how the trade was completed. But they get a good, solid defenseman up here with the Venom. There's Justin Brozin, the 400 FPHL game vet. Gets it over to Zach Horn. Horn holds. He's got Brozin on the near side half wall. Instead goes up to Albrecht. Back over to TJ Prexler. Prexler holding outside the circle for Jumanji. Jumanji to Prexler. Back to Albrecht. Albrecht shoots and a save made. Prexler gets it back once again. Backpedaling away from the pressure. Gets another shot in. Moriarty there to make the save. Jumanji trying to make a quick decision. Prexler closing in on the hash, goes back out to Albrecht. Quick touch pass back to Prexler, who shoots, he scores! TJ Prexler with a bullet over the shoulder of Moriarty on the power play. Just his second goal with the Dashers. Snaps the drought since he last scored. That was Topeka series in his debut with the Dashers, but another snipe there. And the rookie forward with a bullet that time puts the Dashers in front. It's 1-0. TJ Prexler just toying with the defense that time, had all the space in the world he could have wanted, and he rips it home to break the scoring open. The first lead the Dashers have had to open a game in quite some time. And now we'll see how the Venom can respond here at home. Winters goes up the wall where it'll be chopped on in. Albrecht goes back around the wall in the direction of Lease, who had it stripped away by Quinn O'Reilly. O'Reilly outside the blue line, slowing things down, sends it across for Sewardson, loads up and shoots. Moriarty back on top of it, makes the save, and we'll get another whistle and a face-off here with 6:18 to go, period 1. So Jenna Worth is 1 for 1 on the night as we say goodbye to her and get ready to wrap up this first period of action. But the Dasher power play was one of their kryptonites on that 4-game road trip, first in Baton Rouge and then in Mississippi. They did have 1 or 2 power play goals, but in the long swing of things, with all the opportunities they had, especially even surrendering a shorthanded goal against the Seawolves, it certainly led to their demise. Zajic out to the point for Ford. Ford right into O'Reilly, a nice shot block there. It looks like this Dasher benches into it early, taking their early lead and running with it. Everybody standing up on the bench over on the far side. Davis in his skates kicks it back over to Sewardson. He'll shift in transition from north to south. The revenge game for the center. Slams on the brakes, plays it back for Davis, driving the goal. Couldn't uncork the shot on the drive to the middle. Back over to Belov. It's sent just out of the reach of Zajic. A race for the puck. He'll win it against Doyle. Drop pass and a save made by Rutherford. The rebound chance is swatted out of the zone. Inside 5.5 minutes to go here, period 1. End-to-end action between these two teams. Sean Doyle Back over to Uturo. Uturo off the wall goes to Jumanji. Beautiful self-pass off the wall. Toe dragging, couldn't get the release away. Yasuke Jumanji with some nifty hands that time, but just lost it right before the final video. That's now in the middle again. Jumanji takes a few pokes at it. Uturo can't catch up to it, and now it goes the length of the ice, but a good win of the race by the rookie Gavin Frack in his first game with the Venom. 4:45 to go here, period one. Next whistle will be our final media timeout of period one. Back over to Connor Craig. Hops over his stick for a moment, and he's able to keep it just inside that blue line. Frack's quick shot goes up and into the netting, and that will lead to our next media timeout. We will take it. The score, the Dashers 1, the Venom 0. TJ Prexler on the power play, Potts 1. And that's where we stand as we step aside right here. Back in a few moments after this word from Evergreen.
Evergreen Roadworks is a blend of Champagne Asphalt, Ileana Construction, pavement maintenance systems, and ProTac asphalt spraying experts with roots dating back to 1946. Together, they leverage their expertise to expand their capabilities and provide enhanced services to all of their valued customers. Evergreen Roadworks is a trusted brand who prides themselves on healthy business relationships and a safety-first mindset. They have a proven legacy, supported by quality that lasts, and will continue to find new ways to improve their technology to leave both new and current customers satisfied. Evergreen Roadworks' consideration for one another has a lasting positive impact, ensuring their influence resonates long after the asphalt cools. For more information, email info@evergreenroadworks.com or call 217-356-7288.
We welcome you back. 4:34 to go here. Period one. Trey Fisher and Nikolai Salov now playing on the same line out there as the faceoff is won by the Dashers. Brazen gets it out of the zone where it's taken away by Salov. Back over to Zach Horn. Horn will float it in on goal. Moriarty there to paddle it away. Drops it on back for Winters. Winters goes up to Fisher. Chilliwack, British Columbia native, off the stick of Gavin Frack is able to dump it on it. Back over to Salov, fighting to get it to Fisher. And now knocked away with some nifty stick handling by Justin Brazen, showing he can still do it at 36 years of age. 2016 and 2017 FHL Forward of the Year list member. And now in 2025, the points leader for the Dashers. Really a spectacular career as Nikolai Salov's going to run into Quinn O'Reilly, showing that just because they're former teammates, he's got a new team now. Panavanov drew the penalty, it appears. John Moriarty skated to the bench. It looks like O'Reilly might go for a board, but it looked like a pretty clean hit to me. 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go, and the Dashers are going to be headed to their second Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill. Yeah, I thought the hit was clean from my vantage point. But instead, the Venom with a chance to even the game here in the final 3.5 minutes. They win the face-off and control the zone. Bozar back over to 29, who doesn't have a name bar and seems to be a new addition. So we'll wait to see who that is, probably in the first intermission, as Least jams one on goal. Malott cut off behind the end wall. Craig swatting at it. Albrecht trying to track it down out of the air. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here. Back it goes over to Zajac. Outside the circle, he continues to hold and sends it in through traffic, got through everything, all the way to the near side. Craig tiptoeing the point, sends one in, blocked down in front, still loose, and the Dashers are able to bank it out of the zone. Blake Sewardson, that time on the clear. About 33% of the way through the minor penalty assessed to Quinn O'Reilly, who sits over in the box there. Quite the box, just a nice little gate. Not really caged in at all. Slinger off the stick of Jumanji, gets it over to Sewardson, creates some space over to his forehand, tried to dance through on the backhand with a stop-and-go move, and Connor Craig picked his pocket. Craig moves in now on the back end, slams the brakes, plays it back over to the mystery man. Into the skates of Uturo. It's sent back out to the point for Steve Ford. Ford goes off of Blake Sewardson. And the puck comes in deep. Uturo slammed on the brakes and tried to make Ford make a rash decision. Instead, the puck comes in deep where it's scooped up along by Jelenskis. Jelenskis plays it out for Zajac. Out to the point for Butler. Back across for Ford at the hash. Moves it up to Butler who shoots. Pad save Rutherford. And Sewertson's able to guide it back out into the neutral zone. But not deep enough where the Dashers can change. 100 seconds to go here in period one. 1-0 the Dashers lead at Milan. A little slow getting to that puck. Couldn't clear it. Zajac back over to Ford. O'Reilly's out of the box now. O'Reilly fresh off the bench. Over to Slinger. Slinger with a burst of speed will take it himself across the blue line. Drops it back to Uturo. Uturo shot. Never got all the way through. Gets it on goal again awkwardly. Moriarty looked like he got a little caught in transition. The chance goes awry. One minute to go here in the first period as it looks like another delayed penalty coming against the Dashers. This is kind of a little absurd. I didn't even see what that one was for. I didn't agree with the last one. We'll see what the indication is. But the Venom are going to be headed a man up as Justin Brazen touches that one. And we'll see who they're going to get. Looks like a hook. And the guilty party is Zach Slinger. So the Venom head back to yet another power play. The Dashers on a Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill for the third time. They are a perfect 2 for 2 thus far on the evening. Apologies, did not stop the clock. There's about 40 seconds remaining in the first period time. Craig shoots, and Rutherford a big-time glove save. Sliding from his left to his right, comes up big once again. 32.4 seconds to go in period one. Minute 49 on the Venom power play. Face-off is controlled by the Dashers now. Albrecht, quick little head fake, now goes behind the goal, and he'll send it out into neutral ice. Glove down by Zajac. Makes a nice little serpentine move in the middle before moving it over to Jesse Swanson. Quick turnover for Blake Sewardson that time. Goes around the stick check and throws it in on goal. Very small rink here in Poughkeepsie. Or maybe it's just because I'm a whole lot closer, but it seems like the game is very fast-paced and definitely a smaller sheet than we're used to. As that will do it for our first period of time. The clock bleeds out to triple zeros. We'll step aside here. The Dashers with a 1-0 advantage. The lone goal belonging to TJ Prexler is second with his new team and 5th point in the white and orange. We'll take a quick break, step aside, and be back in a few short moments right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Nuts About Bolts is a family and locally owned hardware store that has been open since 2015. Offering a wide range of products, they have the missing piece for your next project. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they can happily order it for you. Nuts About Bolts offers delivery services with no minimum purchase amount required. They take pride in their prices and friendly service. First-time customers get 10% off their first purchase. Additionally, Nuts About Bolts accepts returns up to 30 days after your purchase. They are open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. You can call at 217-516-3186 or visit them at 812 Warrington Avenue in Danville to learn more. Nuts About Bolts is a proud sponsor of Dashers Hockey.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around. We know a lot of people are hurting right now, and the Gold Rush is here to help. We are looking to fill our shelves with your pre-owned items. We pay top dollar for your jewelry, TVs, laptops, tablets, gaming systems, tools, musical equipment, coins, and much more. The Gold Rush Pawn Shop is Vermilion County's best pawn shop, as voted by the Commercial News Reader's Choice Awards for the last 20 years. We have 2 locations to serve you best. The Gold Rush at 20 North Hazel Street in Danville, and Gold Rush 2 at 41 East Main in Champaign.
Toyota of Danville is car shopping made easy. They provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles along with exceptional care. Car loans and financing are also available. Toyota of Danville prides themselves on their commitment to amazing customer experiences. They also have a service center to ensure the vehicle you purchase will be up to par and on the road for years to come. While you wait on service or parts, they have a wide variety of thoughtful amenities to enhance your experience. Come on down and see what Toyota of Danville can offer you. Toyota of Danville is located at 2106 Georgetown Road in Tilton, Illinois. You can search their new and used vehicles or parts inventory online. Feel free to schedule a visit for service. Visit toyotaofdanville.com or call 217-442-8474 to learn more. Toyota of Danville, the fun place to buy.
It's time to come home to Carpet Weaver's Flooring and Furniture Gallery.
We don't want you to just like your new floors. We want you to love them.
From waterproof floors and carpet to furniture and design advice.
You've got a team of experts on your side.
Now get our best prices of the season on every carpet and floor. Complete your room with furniture and accessories. Buy it all with free financing too. Come home to Carpet Weavers,
Where floors,
Furniture,
and family meet.
Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you can't have a bounce house. Make your party one that the kids, and maybe some adults, will remember. Dishman Inflatables offers a wide variety of different sizes and styles of inflatable fun. They pride themselves on exceptional service and affordable prices that can make any day a celebration. Turn your backyard into a princess palace or a pirate ship. There's even dunk tanks available. Located in Bismarck, Illinois, Dishman Inflatables will continue to serve Vermilion County in both Illinois and Indiana for years to come. Follow Dishman Inflatables on Facebook or call 217-474-6319 to learn more. Dishman Inflatables. We rent you the fun for your party. Wilson's Complete Auto and Transmission LLC has been a full-service auto repair shop in Danville, Illinois since 1955. They specialize in full-service auto repair, transmission, and brakes. Their technicians have years of experience and are ASE certified. They're looking forward to growing their business and continuing to serve the Danville and surrounding areas. They'd like to personally invite you to stop in today for auto repair and maintenance. Visit wilsonscompleteauto.com or call 217-442-3382 to learn more. Watchfire empowers businesses to stand out, differentiate themselves, and create a strong market presence. They have developed an advertising solution capable of delivering affordable, effective, and immediate communication that drives revenue. Every aspect of their display hardware, content management software, and ongoing services are built around giving you the greatest tools available to help grow your business. Their world-class engineering team crafts each design and specifies each component to deliver worry-free performance and longevity. Their designs are thoughtful and intentional, aimed at delivering unparalleled uptime and stunning visual performance to a variety of different venues. Watchfire LED sign products carry their commitment to excellence and include the industry-best parts and factory labor warranties. Watchfire, the industry leader in quality, reliability, and customer service. Visit watchfiresigns.com or call 217-442-0611 to learn more.
Winter's coming. Think your furnace is good to go but want to be sure? For a limited time, CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air is offering a $65 basic operational check to get you ready for the cold. Need plumbing or electrical work too? CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now proudly serves the Danville area for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. Call CU Trade Services Kashevsky Heating and Air now to book your basic furnace operational check at 217-442-1454 or visit cutradeservices.com today.
Sleep Inn and Suites in Danville offer a simply stylish sanctuary near the Danville Area Community College. Their wide variety of amenities and accommodations make it the place to stay for anyone. Make yourself at home in one of their 76 individually furnished guest rooms, featuring refrigerators and microwaves. Your pillow-top bed comes with premium bedding. Wired and wireless internet access is complimentary, while 32-inch flat-screen televisions with cable programming provide the entertainment. Private bathrooms with showers feature complimentary toiletries and hair dryers. A complimentary full breakfast is served on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and on weekends from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Conveniently located off of I-74, they are also within driving distance from several local sites and destinations, including Bunker Hill and Kennecook County Park, the David S. Palmer Arena, and the Village Mall. Looking for a delicious way to enjoy a healthy beverage? Stir Nutrition is Tilton's new healthy hangout. They provide a wide selection of protein shakes, energy drinks, and protein coffees of various sizes and flavors. They also have seasonal specials to fit the vibes just right. Come on in to meet the friendly staff at 1770 Georgetown Road, Suite B in Tilton, Illinois to see for yourself or call 217-703-1374 to learn more. Gilbert Street Cafe serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They offer all of their menu options at any time of the day to satisfy any mood you find yourself in. They offer a variety of your favorite salads, sandwiches, burgers, and Italian dishes. Gilbert Street Cafe is a casual-style family restaurant in a comfortable, modern, and friendly environment. They are open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Feel free to place an order online for takeout or come and dine inside. Their friendly staff will greet you as part of their own family. You can call at 217-213-6169 or visit 628 North Gilbert Street in Danville. Gilbert Street Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Dashers Hockey Club.
Jocko's features legendary pizza and so much more. Imagine all your favorite ingredients piled high on Jocko's crispy, crackery thin, or New York-style crust, plus many delectable signature pizzas. Jocko's award-winning loaded farm-fresh salad bar has the best selection in town and goes perfect with their daily homemade soups. Our extensive menu is comprised of a large variety of appetizers, hearty sandwiches, several entrees, including savory pasta and luscious desserts, wet your whistle signature wines, and craft beer specials. There is always something new to discover at Jocko's, so don't miss our daily and monthly specials. Kids of all ages will love the model trains and daily games on the big screens. We welcome groups of all sizes or enjoy the comfort of a homemade meal in the convenience of your home or office from their bountiful selection on the catering menu. Jocko's, rocking your taste buds since 1972, Gilbert and Williams, Danville, Illinois.
The solar industry has come a long way since it got its start. With lower installation costs, greater output and storage options, and financial incentives for getting started, now is a great time to add solar to your home. Rector Solar and Roofing is your neighborhood authority in the solar industry. They are experienced roofers who know the value of solar and strive to put it to work in our community. They can dispel the myths surrounding solar and give you trusted advice that's accurate to your home. Visit rectorsolar.com to request a free quote or call 217-281-7000. Midwest Asphalt specializes in a wide range of services including asphalt contracting, which includes seal coating, line striping, and patchwork, earthwork like grading, foundation work, excavation, sewer and water services, and site clearing, concrete services for walls, floors, foundations, sidewalks, and parking lots, and property demolition, industrial, residential, commercial demolition, and concrete removal. They are locally owned and operated by highly trained professional crews with emergency services available. Visit MidwestAsphaltCo.com to request a free estimate or call 217-446-3350.
One word I use to describe Fisher National Bank is caring. Caring is taking care of the customer's needs, not just their financial needs, their family needs, their community needs. We participate in the community. We support the school like no one else in town. We look at what we can do not as how it affects our bottom line, but is it the right thing to do? Are we good members of the community? We're not just taking from the community, and I think that's what we do best. I've got so many customers that just will come in and spend an hour, and before you know it, the day is gone, and I look and say, oh gosh, I didn't get things done, but you did get something done. You spent time with someone, you learn more about them, they learn more about you. It makes for a better day, it makes for a better business.
Fisher National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to the first edition of Dashers Trivia. My name is Devin Dobek, joined by number 44, Trey Fisher, and number 83, Nikolai Salov. Guys, excited to have you on board and see how well you year did that happen? Trey?
2017.
2017 is the correct answer. So Trey's up 1-0. The Dashers hoisted that Commissioner's Cup in front of the home crowd. It was a pretty cool night from my understanding. Wish we could have been a part of that. All right, question 2. Trey's up 1-0. What year were the Dashers originally established in their first of 3 eras? Sal's got this one.
1981.
1981 is the correct answer. David S. Palmer Arena was built in 1980. A year later, the Dashers came to town and began their first of now 3 eras. Okay, question number 3. It's tied at 1-1. 6 different Dashers have played for both the era that began in 2011 as well as this era in 2024. Who are those 6 players? If you think you got a good handful, let's raise your hand and try it out.
88, Justin Brosnan.
That's 1.
94, Nick Gulo.
Yep, 2.
94, Dustin Henning.
Dustin Henning.
Number 4, Brad Denny.
Brad Denny.
Colsey.
Darius Cole. 5 of the 6.
And the 6th.
If you think you know it, raise your hand for the 6th.
Who's the 6th?
I don't know. He hasn't played in the new era, but he was coaching.
Nope.
Coaching doesn't count?
Coaching doesn't count. There's one other player. They wore a letter this year.
They wore a letter. Oh, Lester Brown.
Lester Brown.
Twos.
That's all 6.
My
so
boy Lester, shout out.
Shout out Lester.
we will we'll call that a draw, even though Trey got most of it. So technically Trey's in front by a little bit.
Whoa.
Okay.
Lucky Sal.
Question 4. No looking at the answers, please.
I'm not.
No looking at the answers. He's trying to cheat, Sal. Sal's the fastest, though.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
The fastest. All right. What year did the FHL rebrand to what we now know as the FPHL? Trey.
2017 was the first year as the FP?
2017 is incorrect. Sal, do you have an answer?
It's got to be earlier.
Yeah.
2015.
2018 was the correct answer.
It was later.
They started to rebrand in 2018, and officially it was started to be more well known as the FPHL by 2019. All right, so Trey's up. Question number 5. Justin Brosnan, the captain of the Dashers, is currently 9th all-time in league history for points with 380. How many of those points are goals? If you think you know the answer, raise your hand. We're going to go.
Who wants it?
Sal. We'll go Sal.
Justin Brosnan got 2002 goals.
2000? I got it.
Right, we're going to defer to Trey now.
I think after this Saturday night, it was 208 or 9.
208. 208 is the correct answer. 204 of those have come as a Dasher. Okay. Moving on to question 6. Trey's still ahead. What former Dasher coach, who was the head coach in 2017 of the championship team, is currently the head coach of the Carolina Thunderbirds? Sal.
Coach Harry.
Coach Harry. Steve Harrison is the correct answer. All right, Sal's getting right back into it. Sticking with bras here. Before his current number 88, what single-digit number did Justin Brosnan wear? Trey.
8.
Not 8. Sal?
Makes sense. I think it was number 7.
Number 7 is the correct answer. Sal gets number 7.
Look at you go, Sal.
And he now wears number 88 because he was born in 1988, 36 years old man. But yeah, the number has some significance.
Put some respect on him.
All right. Question number 8. Who scored the game-winning goal for the Dashers against the Athens Rock Lobsters on the home opener? Trey.
My boy, Zach DeMars.
Zach DeMars
Shout
is
out,
the
Zach.
correct answer. Yes, Zach DeMars. So Trey's back in front by 1. Question number 9. We got 2 to go, so Sal, you got to win out to have a chance here. What goaltender set a career high in saves against the Monroe Moccasins, and how many was it? Sal, we'll give you a shot.
Charity.
It was Parker Rutherford with 60 saves.
60 saves, Parker Rutherford. Correct answer.
What a performance, man.
He's made 113 stops in his last 2 outings. The guy is hot right now. All right, and finally, I'm going to ask Sal this question because Trey 100% knows the answer after what we just did. What is the name of the company who dropped the first Dasher IPL last week? The beer. The name of the beer company, Sal.
Oh, I have no idea. Only know the big brands. This is a local brewery here. I'll give this one to Trey.
Riggs Brewing Co.
Riggs Brewing Co. is the correct answer. Riggs Beer Company, but we'll accept it. Trey, once again, pulls it off. Guys, it was a pleasure to have you on for Dashers Trivia. We hope you enjoyed it, and maybe even some of the fans learned something new. But it was a blast, guys, and we got some more content to get to, so we'll wrap it right there. But Trey, congrats on the victory over your roommate, Nikolai Salov, the Russian Rocket. And, yeah, we'll step aside. Thank you for joining us on Dashers Intermission Trivia.
Thank you.
Welcome to the first edition of Dashers Trivia. My name is Devin Dovek, joined by number 44, Trey Fisher, and number 83, Nikolai Salov. Guys, excited to have you.
And we welcome you back. Just getting ready for the start of period 2. The Dashers lead it 1-0 here from Poughkeepsie. Let's quick look at the game stats. Shots 19-11 Venom, but the Dashers on the power play 1 for 1. The Venom 0 for 3, still in the midst of one right now as we're back underway from inside the McCann Ice Arena. The Dashers begin the period shorthanded now. Bear with us here, trying to get our clocks back in order. As here comes a shorthanded opportunity. Malot's got it off the feet from Sewardson. Sends one through the blue pane, and Sewardson will play it back to his own end. About 30 seconds gone by here. The Venom with 45 seconds to go on their third power play of the game here. Zajac gets it across. Quick shot comes in and goes over everything off the glass. The glass not very high here at the McCann Ice Arena. A lot of pucks can go up and out of play with ease. Also not a ton of netting either. Back behind the goal, here's Albrecht swanning it back over to Malott, who can't control it. It's taken away where it'll be controlled for a quick shot that comes in. Rutherford the save. The rebound makes another stop. Sent in front, they score. It's Kinski. Sporting number 29 out there. We identified the man and the Venom on the power play. Even the odds, it's 1-1. Caleb Kinski scores his third goal with the Venom this season in just his 9th game. He's got 5 points for them, and it really has started to make an impact now as he's tied the game just a minute into period 2, and it looks like it is going to be a fast-paced hockey game the rest of the way. So the Venom cash in on the man advantage. Back behind the goal, O'Reilly picks it up out of his own end. He'll lead the breakout up the near side. Run into by Steve Ford, gets the puck down low. Brosnan says, welcome to the league. Gavin Frack nudges him into the wall. Back down low, Sean Gore tried to slide it to the captain. Instead, it was picked off by Panavanov. Now here's Trey Fisher trying to carve up Zach Horn, who punches it off his stick. Back down low now, it's Tim Delaney looking to help out. Steve Ford's got it at the point, sending one across. Quick shot comes in. Rutherford with a chest save, the rebound. And it's sculled wide by Gavin Frack. About 2 minutes gone by here as we get a whistle, and that will be an icing, bringing the face-off back to the Dashers' end. So the lone goal in period one belonging to TJ Prexler is scored on the power play. The assist to Zach Horn and Nathan Albrecht. But now it's Kinski off the face-off win. Quick shot comes in from Butler and blocked down by a Dasher in front. Sent down low, looking for a chance for Butler in the high slot, and it squirts all the way through back towards the Venom end. Dashers will get a full change. Everybody coming off for them except Tim Delaney. They're going to say that puck was touched on in. Delaney picks it up behind the end line, plays it back for Sean Doyle. Sean Doyle, the native of Florida, playing with the Dashers. Just signed and now playing in his 7th game with the Dashers after that 4-game PTO expired a couple weeks ago. Steinway into the offensive zone with room, sends one across looking for Zajac. And Davis will try and send one out. There's Sean Doyle back over to Prexler. Sewardson swats it back into the zone. Steinway with it now. Closing it on the 17-minute mark here, period 2 of a tie hockey game. Zajac goes across, quick shot. Rutherford with a pillow save on Beloff. Out to the point now. Another quick shot comes in. The rebound, a big juicy one at that, but Zajac couldn't catch up to it. Joanne Davis swirling deep in his own end, looking to break it out to TJ Prexler, the lone goal scorer for the Dashers tonight. Instead, it's going to be turned back in the direction of Connor Craig. Across the blue line with speed. Shoots into the skates of Slinger. Might have actually caught him more towards the knee. Sewardson taking it away from Zajac. Prexler back in the direction of Sewardson. Sewardson hangs onto it. Probably should have given it over to Slinger, and there would have been a 2-on-1 with Slarks. Instead, here comes Kinski. But it looks like a penalty is going to be assessed for the trip, and the Dashers are going to head back to a John O'Worth State Farm power play. So being sent off to the box, it appears to be, oh no, it's TJ Prexler. I got to say, the penalties have been rather lopsided in the game tonight, and I don't even think, I mean, a couple of them certainly you can call, but a couple of them just a little soft, and you don't want the referees dictating a game, especially between two of the bottom teams, two teams that need a win. But here tonight, it appears that that will be a bit of an impact. So the Venom go to their 4th power play opportunity. One-timer comes in, and Rutherford turns down Panavanov. Back down in the corner, Utero coming in to help the efforts against Panavanov. It comes out to the point for Butler. Butler holds, shoots through traffic. Might have got tipped in front by Gavin Frack. Some nifty stick handling by him, or rather that's Yelensky's. Now out at the point, held by Butler. Yusuke Jumanji, a couple stick chaps. Panavanov thought about the one-timer, plays it over for Butler. He'll hold back over to Panavanov, who leads it back. One-timer comes in, deflected down and goes by everything. Yelensky's out to the point. Moving in with room is Ford, drops it on back. Butler's shot right into the chest of Rutherford, and he will make the save. A little bit of pushing and shoving between Albrecht and Fisher outside of Rutherford's crease, and now some jawing as both players will go to their respective benches. Fisher and Albrecht still having a conversation. .23 to go. Minute 5 remains on the Venom's 4th power play opportunity. Lease out to the point for Craig. Craig's quick shot comes in, redirected in front, and somehow escapes over to the near side. There's a giant drum in the Venom end of things, starting a chant now. Zajac plays it back across where it'll be held by Kinski. Just out of the reach of Craig. Drop back down low for Craig. Craig goes once again low to Lease. Lease Goes back over to his left, gets the puck for a one-timer from Craig, and Rutherford in transition makes another save. Next whistle will be our first media timeout of the period as Craig's quick shot whizzes over the crossbar. Sent back down low, all the way to Lease. Lease trying to center one. Kingsky in front trying to jam it in on Rutherford. It's sent out to the point. Quick one-timer. Rutherford without a stick makes the save. All around in the blue paint. He makes a couple more saves. Rutherford on his head tonight with that penalty time coming to an expiration. Craig's quick shot. Rutherford still without his weapon. Prexler quietly comes out of the box. Here's Jawan Davis in transition. He gains the blue line. Drops back to Prexler, who shot. Save made. The rebound. Horn swats it home. Zach Horn on the second effort bats the puck out of midair and beats John Moriarty short side. Dashers 2, Venom 1. All started with that quick zone entry by Jawan Davis, and then Prexler and Horn crashing the goal. They bat it out of midair, and Zach Horn picks up just his 4th goal with the Dashers this season, but he's got his 2nd point of the hockey game and a catalyst leading to this 2-1 advantage. 14:05 to go here. Looks like Del Balso. No, he won't take the faceoff. Instead, it'll be O'Reilly, and the faceoff is controlled by the Venom. Here's Nikolai Salov using that familiar speed, comes in. And Rutherford makes a big save. And now rubbing it in to Salov. Showed him the puck in his glove afterwards. Salov all smiles as he skates off in the other direction. This is one the Dashers want a little more than most, as we got another media timeout. We will take it and be back in a few short moments. Dashers lead it 2-1 right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
You want one?
Yeah,
want one?
Cool.
A Riggs Brewing Co. Dasher IPL, locally brewed in Illinois.
Ooh, can I try? Juicy.
Only $6 at the Dasher games.
Ooh, I like. I would never buy another beer at the Dashers game other than that one.
Me neither.
Hey! Get him! Get him! Hey!
I could get used to this.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
Just like a Dasher's goal, everyone loves a Dasher's IPL.
By Riggs Beer Company.
We welcome you back. Devin Dobeck along with you. 13:59 to go. A warm welcome to any of the Venom fans joining our broadcast tonight as well. I'm sure there might be a couple. Wonder if Wade Fisher's in the house. Wade, if you're in the house, please reveal yourself. But the Fishers have been great fans, all active on our social media, and we certainly miss having Trey in Danville, along with Sal, of course, and Lester Brown, a bunch of guys that really made themselves one with the community in their stints here. Horn back over to Brazen. Brazen toe drags to his forehand, tried to center one for O'Reilly, and it just got knocked away. Now numbers the other way for the Venom, closing in. Here's a quick shot, and a save made. That was Gavin Frack, who looked a little handcuffed and looking for something to do. Justin Brazen, though, what a toe drag move down low to create that separation, and then a chance to set up O'Reilly on the far side. Back down low, Brazen will run into Panavanov. He's able to escape him. Puck is centered, and it goes through everything. Rutherford trying to recover his feet. Salov now down low, run into the wall by Sean Doyle. Oh my goodness, seriously? You're gonna call that too? O'Reilly and Fisher tied up all the way over in the opposite direction. Are they really gonna call that though? I can't wait to see what this is for. Just a check on the wall. I swear, this is the 5th Venom power play. Calling a trip. Jeez. I don't agree with that one. There's been 5 power plays for the Venom tonight, just 1 for the Dashers. And 3 of the Venom power plays certainly have been a little silly in my opinion. As now a chance shorthanded, Sewardson and Jumanji with a 2-on-2 the other way out to Jumanji with room. He shoots. The save made by Moriarty. Jumanji had a lot of time and space, and it looked like just wanted to catch the goalie sliding in transition, and another scoring chance goes awry for the Dashers there. Played out to the point now. Sent across to Craig. Back down low for Lease. Lease spinning away from the pressure, gets it over for a quick shot, and Jumanji will sauce it back out of the zone. A really good clear here with about 70 seconds to go on the minor penalty to Sean Doyle. Inside a dozen minutes to go here, period 2, approaching the midway point of this one. A fun one between the Dashers and the Venom. 2-1 is our score. Craig all the way up to the point. Back onto the stick of Zajic. Now over in the corner, sends it up to Craig, back across the blue line for Ford. Craig at the top of the circle shoots. That one got through and then sent up and out of play by Kingsky, who had a pretty good chance at that rebound opportunity, and it goes out of play. .11:33 to go here in the second period. Dashers with a 2-1 advantage over the Venom on the road, kicking off their first of 3. Tomorrow night they'll be in Danbury, and Saturday night in Danbury as well. The first game set for 6:30 Central, and then on Saturday 6 o'clock Central. So hope you can join us for those. Who knows? Maybe this could be the start of a turnaround for the Dashers here late in the season. We shall see, as a shot deflects wide there. Jawan Davis battling with Nathan Butler down low. Butler able to kick it back out to Belov. Out to the point for Ford. For Panavanov on the near side. Back to Ford at the point. Sends it across into the skates of Butler. Back for Ford. Thought about the one-timer and said shoots. And it goes all the way through. But Slinger can't get it out. Delayed penalty coming against the Venom now. And so we're going to skate 4-on-4 for 11 seconds before the Dashers go to their second Genworth State Farm power play. The guilty party is going to be Ricards Jelenski's, excuse me. So the Dashers will get Doyle back shortly and then head to a Genworth State Farm power play of their own. Face-off controlled by the Dashers. Horn swings it back to Albrecht. Backhand sauce just out of the reach of Prexler. Goes down low to Jumanji. Back over to TJ Prexler on the near side, close to the corner. He's the lone power play goal scorer as Justin Brosnan hops in with Sean Doyle being released. Albrecht back over to Prexler. Dashers have established the zone. Back down to Jumanji, across for Brosnan, who shoots, he scores! In his 400th game, the captain pots one on the power play and gives the Dashers a 2-goal margin. A big one, his 8th of the season. Dashers 3, Venom 1. I don't think anybody anticipated this kind of score at this point in the hockey game, about halfway home. The Dashers 2 for 2 with Genworth on the power play, and Justin Brosnan is rewarded in his 400th game, and we've got a goaltender change. Sharma, will go between the pipes. John Moriarty has been lifted by MJ Markle, the head coach for the Venom. And we'll see if that's the change that they need. But for now, the Dashers have been everywhere. Justin Brosnan. Pretty cool moment. You get to score in your 400th game on the power play and pad the lead for your team. Congratulations to him. Jawan Davis centering one for Sewardson, who tried a quick shot. Almost got caught in a really bad gaggle of Venom players. Over on the near side now. Here's Zajic, centering one up to the point in the direction of Winters. Back down to Zajic. Quick shot comes in, and that one off the skate of Slinger. Halfway home here from Poughkeepsie. Between the Dashers and the Venom. 3-1, the Dashers lead it. Backhand pass goes out to the blue line for Belov. Belov has it knocked away by Davis for a brief moment. Winters back in the direction of Butler. 9:45 to go. Next whistle will be our second media timeout. as sent through traffic. It belongs to Slinger now. Slinger from north to south. Out of the reach of Prexler. Looks like a long shift for him. Davis will go out for a change as well. Steinway wheeling from behind his own goal. There's Bowie Slarks back into the mix. Below the end line. Certainly would look for Jesse Swanson to step on the ice for the Venom momentarily. Maybe try and generate them some momentum with a fight. Has a chance down low for Slarks. He overskated it back to Sewardson. He shoots in tight, and Sharma's there to make a save as Sewardson gets tipped over right in front of the official. Wanted a call. I'm not sure he's going to get one. 9 minutes and 9 seconds to go here. As that will be another immediate timeout. We will take it. Dashers with Justin Brosnan's 8th of the season get another goal to pad their lead. It's 3-1. We'll be back in a few moments right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
One word I use to describe Fisher National Bank is caring. Caring is taking care of the customer's needs, not just their financial needs, their family needs, their community needs. We participate in the community. We support the school like no one else in town. We look at what we can do not as how it affects our bottom line, but is it the right thing to do? Are we good members of the community? We're not just taking from the community, and I think that's what we do best. I've got so many customers that just will come in and spend an hour, and before you know it, the day is gone, and I look and say, oh gosh, I didn't get things done. But you did get something done. You spent time with someone. You learn more about them. They learn more about you. It makes for a better day. It makes for a better business.
Fisher National Bank, member FDIC.
Wilson's Complete Auto and Transmission LLC has been a full-service auto repair shop.
Back underway here. Yusuke Jumanji and Nikolai Salov having a conversation before that face-off. I'm sure Sal probably asked him to fight, but knew the answer would be no. As another quick shot comes in, Rutherford makes that save. And another whistle almost as quick as we just dropped it. But under 9 minutes to go, the Dashers, the last time they had a 2-goal lead, oh goodness. Last time they had a 2-goal lead, I would think would be, I think it's January 4th is the date that comes to my head against the Monroe Moccasins. AJ Tesserero, that was his final game as the head coach for the Dashers. And I believe that's the last time they had a 2-goal margin. They've had a lead since a couple times and have tied it a few, but never a 2-goal lead, I think, yeah, since January 4th. And we all know how that game ended out in Monroe. Parker Rutherford, a career high, 60 saves in one of the most heartbreaking defeats for the Dashers this season, surrendering 2 goals in the final 3 minutes in what would ultimately be a 3-2 regulation loss at the hands of the Moccasins. Scrum in the near side corner wall. Bowie Slarkston in the middle of it. Out to Nathan Malott. Now Andrew Uturo wheeling up the far side, looking for Jumanji. Fights it back, but Salov picks it up. And now into the skates it goes of Frack. Stephen Ford carries it into the offensive zone. Down below the end line. Tried to center one. Now gets it back. Backhanding one into traffic, and the Dashers will take it away. Jumanji now going from north to south. Trying to skate through Trey Fisher, his former teammate. Gets it over to Slarks. Slarks had it blow up on him for a moment, and now Uturo going to run into Connor Craig back behind the end wall. Out in the neutral zone, Slinger, a quick pass to Zach Horn. Back over for Slinger. Tim Delaney tried to touch it in deep. Instead, Slinger is going to have to finish the job, avoiding the hit of Trey Fisher in the process. Delaney gets beat that time by Lease. Lease with room, walks in and gets cut off by both Slinger and Tim Delaney with a strong back check effort. Delaney now trying to shoot it out of the zone. Gets it past Brosnan. Goes back across. Now over to Kingsky. Lease back to the far corner. Sends it up to the point. Connor Craig with it. Shoots. Rutherford makes a save through all kinds of traffic. Try and get you an updated shot total as well. We've got limited space here in the McCann Ice Arena, so I don't have all my fun bells and whistles that I usually can provide for you is now Jawan Davis leading the charge with Zach Horn, a 2-on-1. Saucer pass, Horn scores! Oh, what a feed from Jawan Davis over to Zach Horn. And the Dashers now with a 4-1 advantage. Oh my goodness, Zach Horn with his 3rd point of the night finishes a beautiful executed 2-on-1. And the Dashers are starting to run away with this one from the Venom here in Poughkeepsie. Someone threw something on the ice after that as well. It looked like some sort of snake. But this is a Venom team who lost 5-4 to Danbury, the 2nd best team in the Empire last night. Here tonight, they have not had that same sort of fortune. Down 4-1. Still plenty of time, but see what the Dashers are made of here. This one will be dumped into the corner. Albrecht peeling away from Nathan Butler, drops it back to Nathan Malott. Malott, a turnover into the legs of Belov. He'll rescue his own error, but gives it right back to Belov. Little indecisiveness from Malott now below the end line. As it's centered, quick shot comes in. Rutherford the save, and he will lay down and get a much-needed whistle here with 5:56 remaining. Shots on goal totals 41-17 in favor of the Venom. Outshooting the Dashers 22-6 here in period 2. But the Dashers, with 3 goals on their 6 shots in the period, it has been certainly quality over quantity here. Zach Horn, the lone assist on his goal to Jawan Davis. On the Brazen goal, the assists go to Jumanji and Prexler. A multi-point night for Prexler. He's got 3 points as well, along with Zach Horn, who's got 3 points and a pair of goals. Down low, Jumanji, over for Utero. Oh, an empty net. The Dashers bury another one, pouring it on the Venom here. I mean, this is a Dasher team who we have not seen play like this all season. I think those are smiles I'm seeing over on their side of the bench. Everyone up on their feet. It looks like the boys came to play for Justin Brazen's 400th. Utero with his 2nd goal in the white and orange. 5:35 to go. And it looks like we're going to get some sort of stoppage. Not sure if Markle's using his timeout or what. Holy floodgates. I'm definitely glad I decided to broadcast this game, because obviously when you're feeling sick and out of energy, you've heard me mute a few times just to catch my breath or let a sneeze out. But I wish I had my full energy, because this has been an entertaining game for Dashers fans. Markle furious over at his bench, as you're seeing right now on your screen. The Dashers with a 5-1 advantage. Holy cow. They've just capitalized on their opportunities, on the mistakes the Venom have given them with odd man opportunities. On the Utero goal, the assists go to Tim Delaney and Yusuke Jumanji. I'll have to check out the chat as well on this YouTube broadcast. I'm sure you guys are going nuts. October 25th, the lone win for the Dashers this season. Looking to snap a 43-game losing streak. That is the worst in American professional hockey. It could end here tonight in Justin Brazen's 400th FPHL game. Time will certainly tell. Craig back over for a quick shot that comes in off the blade of, it was Pozar that time. Slarks tried to carry it into the offensive zone. He got tied up with Nikolai Salov. And now wheeling back the other way, Delaney turns it over. Salov might have got hooked by Utero. He wanted a call, won't get it. Slinger shakes the pressure of Salov and then gets run into the corner board by Trey Fisher, letting out some of his emotion there, as now Salov runs into Jumanji on the near side wall. Scoreboard's doing a lot of talking for itself, although the former Dashers are lighting up their teammates, or old teammates, I should say. Out of the zone, Craig turns it over to Brazen, who will play it back for Albrecht. Albrecht into the neutral zone. Saucer pass for Brazen. Brazen walks in and shoots. That one hits Connor Craig. And now comes all the way outside the circle. Craig lost it in some skates. Brazen, quick pass over to Horn. 3-on-2 for the Dashers coming in. O'Reilly was looking for it on the near side. Instead, it got deflected down. Horn on hat trick watch here. There has not been a Dasher with a hat trick this season. O'Reilly forcing one into the middle. It's picked off by Panavanov, who will break it out in the other direction for Jelenskis. Jelenskis wheeling around Malott, shoots off the side of the apron. A couple of Venom fans thought it went in for a moment. But very deceiving as Brazen holds on to it and leads the junk dog Quinn O'Reilly back over to Horn. Down low, loses it. Picked up by Frank Steinway. One-timer comes in off the stick of Blake Sewardson, and now over to the near side. Here's Prexler wheeling away. Steinway, one-timer comes in, or rather one-timer off the wall, and just missed. Looked like Rutherford let that one go all the way by. As Davis now collides with Stephen Ford out into the neutral zone. Back the other way. Here's a quick toe drag opportunity walking in. Excuse me. Oh, man. Inside 3 minutes. Apologies. Certainly battling here. As chance in front. Oh, my goodness. He had his first goal, Gavin Frack, on his stick, and it goes wide. Goes awry there. The Venom certainly not going to put up the 10 goals they did on November 9th against the Dashers. 2.5 minutes to go. Rutherford will hold on to that one once again, and we'll have another media timeout. That will be our final one of the period. The Dashers have all of a sudden opened up their largest margin of the season. A 4-goal lead. Holy cow, it's been all visitors tonight as we take a break, and we'll be right back in a dash right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Smooth, goes down easy. I'd get a 6-pack every game.
Yeah, big beer guy, IPL. It's like Belgium. Nice.
It's really smooth.
Delicious.
It's actually really good. It tastes like an orange. Oh, that's delicious.
Shout out Riggs Beer Company.
Yep. That's really good. Love this can. Okay. 10 out of 10.
Another face-off here with 2:28 to go. And it'll be tied up and controlled by the Venom. Butler couldn't get a quick shot away. Instead plays it out to Craig at the point. Tipped in front, the rebound. They jam it, hits the post. Uturo now. Sending one quickly into the neutral zone. Bowie Slarks a quick forecheck for the moment. Closing in on the 2-minute mark here in period 2. Out to the point, sent back across to Craig. Craig shoots, Rutherford makes a save, puck still free, pinballs around, Rutherford will jump on that one, and a little pushing and shoving quickly fizzles out here. Yeah, if you hear the game quickly go mute, it's not your volume, it's me trying to save you from a very loud coughing noise or a sneeze, so bear with me there. But it won't be your connectivity. Because I know sometimes the volume goes out and people are unplugging everything. What's going on with my TV? Nope, it's just me. So just bear with me here. Is now in the corner. Quick drop pass. Nice hit by Albrecht to run into Lease over on the near side wall. Out at the point. Craig thought about the shot, but Brazen was closing in on him. Tim Delaney down low. It's Kinski now with the puck. Gets it out to the point where it's picked off by Brazen, who will flip it up off the window out of the zone. Inside 90 seconds to go in the second period of action. Across the blue line, back over to Trey Fisher. He's got room to shoot. And that one off of Malott. The rebound. Leash tried to jam on goal as well as Fisher. And now some pushing and shoving with Fisher and Malott behind the Dasher goal. Referees trying to separate the two of them. A lot of smiles over there. You see Quinn O'Reilly and Trey Fisher grinning from ear to ear. Certainly miss having Trey around. Both him and Sal, as we've mentioned. And a cool opportunity that they get to get a little locked up after whistles. But I'm sure Trey and Sal are going to hear it after this game if the score holds. Still plenty of time, so I guess I don't want to jinx too much, but the Dashers have really poured it on here despite being heavily outshot. Parker Rutherford finally getting the goal support that he's needed all season long, right when the Dashers feel like it. Jawan Davis now with a burst of speed, a chance in all alone, drops it back for Prexler, just out of his reach instead. Davis and Panavanov tied up in the corner. Instead, it's going to be Zajac. Back across. Steve Ford will lead the rush despite a few stick checks from Prexler. Comes in on Rutherford, and he will cover up that one. 40 seconds to go. Excuse me. Davis will do it with Zajac this time. Face-off is won by Jawan Davis. Trying to be wrapped out of the zone. Instead, Sewertson's going to have to come help recover. It's Malott trying to catch up. But it's knocked away. Jawan Davis with it again. Inside 30 seconds to go. Back over to Sewardson. Craig with a nice hip check on his former teammate. Sewardson run into the wall by Pozar and then gets taken down. Referees say play on. Back the other way. Here's Nathan Butler. Sending one across that Rutherford sticks away. 6 seconds to go. Saucer pass that makes it through to Sewardson. In all alone. A couple swing attempts. The backhander on goal. Sewardson couldn't finish it. As Sharma grabs a hold of that one, that will do it for period 2 here. The Dashers in front, 5-1, 43-game losing streak hanging in the balance in Justin Brosnan's 400th game. We'll take a break and be back right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
This is Parker Rutherford, and this is Dashers Mic'd Up. Yeah, I don't know how well it's going to stay on. Yeah, I'm coming for you, Sal. All day. Man, I'm so glad I don't have to pay attention to these girls. Stop puck. That's all I got. Stop puck. I don't know who's starting. There we go. All right. Oh, thank you. Come on. You scumbag. He never shoots that. He's only doing it because he knows I have a microphone on. Head high. Thank you. Marshall, you can't hit me in the face today. I will not. See that expensive piece on me. I'm so sorry. I will never do that again. I apologize. Devin would kill you. I know. I got you. I'm going to go mess with Sal. Watch this. Oh, yeah. You're not scoring with that finger, right? There's no way. You're not scoring either. I'll let you have that. That guy is so strong. Yanks, you got anything to say to the people? Like you love your wife? You love your wife? Yeah. You got that. Loves your wife. Easy peasy. Push up. Push up. Nope, not goals. Nope, not goals. Woo! Nope. 94 is not scoring today. Anymore.
He did walk in bottom
the circle.
You should have shot it, Sal. No way.
Got that short side, open up the face of the blade.
He told me it wasn't happening today. His finger's too sore.
That's every day now. Fingers sore, his eyelashes hurt.
See, the good thing about playing goalie, you really don't have to pay attention to the drills. Just don't get scored on. Don't get scored on. It's a lonely position. You're going to hear a lot of random thoughts today. Just warning you in advance. I'm not weird, just a goalie. Same thing. We rescued a cat yesterday. Named it Scooter.
You participated in Chino last night or what?
I definitely participated in the Chino.
How was it? How's it cold at Brock's?
I went up $5 at Barraz's, and then I lost 30 at the Chino.
Silver nugget?
The silver, no. It's I think they call it the palms or something. I don't like putting all these in the net. Not a fan. Oop. I'm way too OCD for this. They're all going to be against the back. Okay, I'm ready. Yep. Oh, I got it! Yeah! He's not hearing the end of that one when we get home. Not hearing the end of that. Yep. Yeah.
Somebody almost scored.
Just for Sal. Going for a sweep. Nobody usually talks to me that much. I wonder why they're doing it today. Weird. They usually don't shoot that high either. It's crazy. I really hope he doesn't dump this hard. Oh, please. Here we go. Come. All yours. Did you see that pass? On the backhand from my knees. Gotta go for a skate. Work on the edges. Because what else are we gonna do right now? Hi, guy. Nope. Saved by the D. No way! He was eating cookies for breakfast today. Dropped the ball in the parking lot on the way in. And ate him. And still ate him. What a freak. Sal's going high. 100% going high. He never goes glove. Never goes glove. Bo, your gloves are untied. That was a good one. I mean, I kind of look like a giant pumpkin out here. No way. Oh, you scumbag. Never goes 5-hole. I wonder what time Devin wakes up to do his hair every morning. Oh, I'm tired. I really miss Scooter. We're taking a good old walk around the apartments yesterday. Found a cat stuck in a tree. Tried to go down and get it. Decided to just climb down the second we started going down.
Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, everybody, and hope we get a win for the Devil Dasher Hockey Club.
There we go. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. What do you guys say to the people?
Come to our next home game.
There we go. Nothing. I want some strawberries. Nothing.
This is ASMR.
Mon's just so confused right now. Oscar has such a nice accent. Most accents really annoy me, but I love Oscar's. Love it. Look at the size comparison between goals and Oscar. He usually makes me feel pretty bad. I think that's worse. That's worse. I live rent-free in these guys' heads. Okay. Gotcha, Yags. How Kimmy has such disgusting moves on the shootout. I gotta do something stupid. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Thank you. So he's a nice guy. Go up behind the back. Nope. I got it. Right off the toe. Don't look at me like that. I think you want it.
That wasn't fair, and you know it. Man, I taught him a move yesterday. But I didn't teach you everything. Didn't teach you everything. I'm fat and tired. Give me a break. Get that on camera. Putting that everywhere. Scorpion. Yeah. There we go. What's that? Yep. Never hear the end of that one. Come on, boss. Oh boy. He knows. I deserve that. Oh.
Honestly, when's the last time Devin won at the casino?
I can't remember the last time.
I think he's funding that place right now.
He's basically just a charity. That's a big save, though. I don't know who lost, but I'm exhausted. You're lucky I'm fat and tired.
Hey, we love our goalies. We're ready to die for them every single night.
Feliz Navidad on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Feliz Navidad.
Saloff now in the high slot. His quick shot, he scores! Nikolai Saloff! Oh my goodness! Some bomb right hands in front of the Dasher bench. Pulls his helmet off. Still goal. Now Juwan Davis. His first shot, he scored! Juwan Davis. To his backhand. Moving in, he scored! Blake Sewardson, how you doing? Firing up the crowd. Zach Horn in all alone with a breakaway. Walks in, shoots, scores! Zach Horn. Zinchenko towards the goal, shoots, he scores! Bohdan Zinchenko restores the lead. That second of the season goes over the top of the right. A couple more rights to Greco, takes him down and pounds him. Zinchenko with a couple over the top. He's got him against the glass. Bogdan Zinchenko, a healthy diet of rights.
My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up.
Murphy scores! Juicy stars! Justin Brazen, the captain.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, hit the ground. Playing dead I'll never do. Gotta keep an eye on you. Patience is wearing thin, paper thin. Promises broke again. What a sin, but it only feeds my energy. So don't expect no sympathy. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up, flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Put an X on my chest, but I'm still standing, 'cause I won't forget the hell on earth you put me through. I'll save myself in spite of you. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going.
The bucket off, still feeding him right. Radchenko off balance, down he goes. Thomas Murphy with a big fight win, fires up the crowd. Salah rolls, he wheels around, there's a quick shot, hit the bottle, he scores! Nikolai Salah! Far down, he scores! That's number 200! Justin Brazen stunning!
Well, Dasher Nation, are you ready for one more chapter? We certainly are. Thank you for joining myself, Devin Novak, from high above the ice in Poughkeepsie, New York. How you doing? Happy to have you along with us here on this Thursday night, the first of 3 on another road trip for the Dashers, playing 7 games in a 2-week span, but they lead it 5-1. Yes, you heard me right. The Dashers lead this one 5-1, despite being outshot 48-19 through 2 periods, including 29-8 in that last period alone. But the Dashers, after the game was tied by Caleb Kingsky, 1 minute and 4 seconds into period 2 on the power play, explode for 4 unanswered goals, and they lead it here, going up against their former teammates in Nikolai Salov and Trey Fisher. But certainly some exciting times here. Let's see if the Dashers can close it out. Definitely not over until that final horn sounds. We know how many things have gone wrong for the Dashers all season long, so we'll see what they're able to do here at the start of period 3. Dashers heading back from left to right. There's Zach Horn taking the face-off. He's already got a pair of goals tonight on hat-trick watch. 3 points in the game as well, out there with Brosnan, who scored in his 400th career FPHL game. Albrecht back over to O'Reilly, slammed into the wall by Pozar. Instead it's Zajac turning it over. Horn hat-trick! Zach Horn hat-trick on the turnover outside the blue paint. Potts 1, Dashers 6, Venom 1, and it's the first hat-trick for the Dashers this season. Belonging to the Greensboro, North Carolina native, a dual citizen of the U.S. and Canada, picks up his 3rd goal of the contest, his 4th point, and it's all Dashers here in Poughkeepsie. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Zach Horn with a massive goal there. And if there was any sort of hope for the Venom to come out with a taste for vengeance here in the 3rd period, it's quickly gone awry. Just 15 seconds for Zach Horn to pick up the first hat trick by a Dasher this season. Wow. In front of a stunned crowd here at McCann Ice Arena. There's Jesse Swanson, backhand pass over in the direction of Pozar. Run off by Blake Siewertson. He spins hard down into the wall. Puck comes all the way to Kingsky over on the far side. Jawan Davis spearing to get it out to Siewertson, who gets hit right by that stanchion. A dangerous place to get hit there. Clocks are synced back up now, closing in on the 19-minute mark. Trey Fisher, the former Dasher, across the blue line. Drops it back to Lease, who shoots. Parker Rutherford makes a save. He's been exceptional tonight, stopping 48 of 49 thus far. Played 4 games in 4 days last week. And now here tonight, a chance to pick up his 2nd FPHL win with the Dashers. In the neutral zone, Bowie Slarks forcing a turnover. Goes down into the corner, sends it back for Jumanji, trying to touch pass, no look to Uturo, and that gets broken up. Back over to Panavanov. Zajac looking to take it away from Jumanji, right into the zone. Here's Nathan Butler, drop pass over for a backhander that comes in from Belov and goes wide on the glove side of Rutherford. Jumanji below the end line, over to Uturo. Shot through traffic by Steve Ford, never got through, and Malot's able to flip it out to the safety of the neutral zone. 2 minutes gone by here in period 3. Uturo in a race for the puck with Zajac. And now controlled by Butler. Dashers will get a half change. How about this game for Zach Horn? Looking forward to talking to him after this game. 4-point night for him. A lot of Dashers all over the score sheet tonight. We'll get you into those figures in a few moments once we get our next whistle. About 2.5 minutes into period 3 here. There's Justin Brosnan trying to break it out of the zone. Instead turns it over to Zajac. Back to Frank Steinway, over to Connor Craig up the near side. Will dump it on in. Quinn O'Reilly out of his own end. The Junk Dog, as he's been nicknamed. His father was the Junkyard Dog, so I guess he's the Junk Dog now. But his father, Sean O'Reilly, who we mentioned, 5 seasons with the Wichita Thunder, and he had 926 penalty minutes. Here's Trey Fisher leading a 2-on-1. Tried to center one for Craig. It got cut off with a good, strong back check by Quinn O'Reilly. Fisher back to Nikolai Salov. Salov picks it up below the end line. Wheeling around Parker Rutherford, goes outside the circle and carries it all the way out to the point. Steinway forced to chip it back down low. Fisher kicks it over to Kingsky. He'll try and center one, but it's knocked away by Albrecht. 16:40 to go here, period 3. Slinger just lost his stick, had it swatted out of his hands by Fisher. No call from the officials, who I think after we just witnessed that happen, I'd have to say are being biased tonight. The power play is very slanted. 5 for the Venom, 2 for the Dashers. And, I mean, Fisher just swatted Slinger's stick all the way up into the air away from the play. And no call from the officials. But the Dashers with a 5-goal lead on the score sheet, so that won't matter. Out to take the face-off is the Detroit, Michigan native Jawan Davis, graduate of the University of New England College, was all-academic team back in 2019-2020. He's had a tremendous game tonight, the second leading scorer for the Dashers behind Justin Brosnan. Sean Doyle with a high hit, and now Swanson taking exception. He's going to go jump Sean Doyle over on the wall, and now calling out any Dasher who wants him at center ice. And it looks like nobody wants a piece of 6'5", 250 Jesse Swanson, and he is certainly all upset as Sean Doyle got jumped on the far side, and I would imagine that will conclude the evening for Jesse Swanson. Sean Doyle definitely threw a high hit, but it looked like just kind of awkward going into the wall for whoever it was on the Venom. And so, no, they're not going to throw Swanson out of this game. They're going to put him in the penalty box over on the far side. Oh, my goodness, though. All kinds of craziness happening here in Poughkeepsie. Our viewer count's up to 222 people logged in as Swanson is now yelling over at the Dasher bench from the penalty box. He is emphatic about something. And now Swanson's going to cowboy over the boards, and not without a few more words for the Dashers before he skates off. So Swanson's night is over. They're going to have to figure out how they're going to iron everything out here. They also have the clock bleed down an extra few seconds from what we thought. No one in either penalty box just yet. Pozar and Sewardson having an explanation from the officials. They just opened the Venom penalty bench. And so it looks like going over to serve it is the rookie. Camden Winters took his rookie lap out there with Gavin Frack earlier this evening, along with Justin Brosnan, who took his senior lap for the Dashers in his 400th FPHL game. So it looks like we're going to skate somehow 4-on-4. I mean, I don't know how you give a minor penalty to someone trying to kill another guy and then challenging the entire bench. But score speaks for itself just now as Sharma covers that one and referee with another quick whistle. But yeah, I mean, he just jumped Sean Doyle, who had his back to him, gave him 3 punches in the back of the head, and Doyle's penalty certainly the boarding penalty certainly was justified. So it must be a 2 and a 10 being assessed. But I'm surprised we're still skating even numbers, as now here comes Leeson to the offensive zone. He'll come down low, goes all the way around the goal. Back out to the point for Pozar. Quick shot from the point by Craig. The rebound swatted out by Rutherford. Hasn't he been sharp tonight? Up to over 50 saves now. His career high, 61 saves, which came in Binghamton about 3 weeks ago. 61 saves on the 70 shots he faced out there. The Venom have had the pressure. As Prexler, couple shimmy shakes, head faking, sends it to the middle for Horn. He's already got 3. Make it 4! Zach Horn! Why not? Padding his night. Oh my goodness, he had 3 goals for the Dashers coming into the game, and he's got 4 here tonight. He's got that goal total up to 7 on the season. Holy cow, the Dashers have put up a touchdown here in Poughkeepsie. I think everyone's as stunned as I am. Holy cow. Zach Horn has had quite the night. Undoubtedly will be the game's first star. But this is crazy. 15:15 to go here, period 3. The Dashers with 6 unanswered goals. Just an all-out melee here between the Dashers and the Venom. Bonovanov slides it back to Kingsky, back across to Steve Ford. Dashers trying to force it out of the zone. Slinger back down low for Malott. Malott in the direction of Slinger. Picks it up behind Rutherford's cage, and now will try and lead the charge back the other way. He's got Davis, who would have been in all alone. Slinger never found him. He gets run off on the far side. Davis, beautiful pass to Malott for Slinger. Oh, he had it on the doorstep and couldn't bury it. Slinger's hit 2 pipes tonight, and that should have been number 8. Oh, that's a nightmare field goal that time. Sharma able to recover just in time before Slinger officially controlled it. But nice look from Malott that time for Slinger, and now the Dashers will have to reset back to 5-on-5 as Sean Doyle and Camden Winters have been released. O'Reilly above the circle, one-timer, Jumanji has it turned aside. Down low again, it's Jawan Davis in the corner. Davis gets crunched into the wall by Steinway. A couple more Venom come in to try and help out, including Salov. It's broken out of the zone and sent over to Nikolai Salov. The Russian Rocket slams on the brakes just outside the hash. And now O'Reilly closing in. Quick shot. Oh, my goodness. They're going to get O'Reilly for a penalty here? This is just... I'm really disappointed with the penalty calls tonight by the officials. Regardless of the scoreboard, it has been completely in favor of the Venom, and not even close. So O'Reilly's going to go for a high 5. And the Dashers will be shorthanded when we come back. But they lead at 7-1 with 6 unanswered goals and counting here. We'll be back in a few moments right here on the Dashers Hockey Network.
Looking for a delicious way to enjoy a healthy beverage? Stir Nutrition is Tilton's new healthy hangout. They provide a wide selection of protein shakes, energy drinks, and protein coffees of various sizes and flavors. They also have seasonal specials to fit the vibes just right. Come on in to meet the friendly staff at 1770 Georgetown Road, Suite B in Tilton, Illinois to see for yourself, or call 217-703-1374 to learn more. Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you can't have a bounce house. Make your party one that the kids, and maybe some adults, will remember. Dishman Inflatables offers a wide variety of different sizes and styles of inflatable fun. They pride themselves on exceptional service and affordable prices that can make any day a celebration. Turn your backyard into a princess palace or a pirate ship. There's even dunk tanks available. Located in Bismarck, Illinois, Dishman Inflatables will continue to serve Vermilion County in both Illinois and Indiana for years to come. Follow Dishman Inflatables on Facebook or call 217-474-6319 to learn more. Dishman Inflatables. We rent you the fun for your party.
And we welcome you back. The Dashers are headed to a 5-on-3 kill. Just had a conversation with the other broadcaster to see if I'm just, being biased. But no, this is what's being called now. So O'Reilly's called for a slash. Nathan Albrecht gets a cross-checking minor. So it'll be a 5-on-3 man advantage for the Venom, and they'll go to work. Penalties have been lopsided in favor of the Venom tonight. Craig trying to close in on Sewardson. Have to get our clock going for you once again as well. As now holding down low. Back over to Craig, faked the shot, and the puck skipped up over his stick, and Sewardson able to clear it that time with a strong effort. Here come the Venom back the other way. They've got inside 90 seconds to go on their man advantage. Pozar sends it back to Zaitchuk. Back to Posar for Zaitchuk. They continue to play catch just outside the circle. Over to Craig, who shoots. Rutherford with another big-time blocker save, and he gets a much-needed whistle. The shots here in period 3 are 4-2 in favor of the Dashers. Parker Rutherford has stopped 49 of 50 shots in the hockey game. Total shots in the game, 50-23 in favor of the Venom. Zach Horn's got 4 goals. Most recently, the assist going to Albrecht and Prexler. Prior to that, Delaney and Albrecht. So everybody's had a great night on the stat sheet for the visitors, but a little appalled with the officiating tonight. Minute and 5 seconds to go, 5-on-3 man advantage time. As face-off won by the Venom. Drive from Craig comes in, and that one off of Sean Gore. He's in some pain, finally back up to his feet. In the high slot, sent back across to Craig. In his skates, he shoots, he missed the net. Rutherford was caught in transition for a moment, but the Venom missed their mark that time. Here's Craig right back into the offensive zone, trying to set things up. Drops it back to Zaitchuk, on over for Posar. Craig, Zaitchuk, holding, shoots, and it didn't get through. Dasher kill's been superb here tonight. The Venom do have just the one power play goal. As Craig fans on the one-timer with the net virtually empty that time. Slinger able to send it to 200 feet, maybe a little less. Inside 20 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 power play. Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us here for FPHL action. Devin Dobeck along with you. Apologies, feeling a little under the weather, but the Dashers have certainly been a good pick-me-up here tonight. As right out of the box, here's Quinn O'Reilly going one-on-one with Connor Craig, waiting for some support. He gets pinned into the wall by Craig. Closing in on 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Slinger's going to go out for a change. Tim Delaney will cowboy over the boards. And now, despite the pressure of Jumanji from door to door, Connor Craig's able to break it out. Reminder, the Venom were chanting, "We want 10," all the way back on November 9th when they were playing the Dashers in a 10-2 victory. Here tonight, the crowd silent, trailing 7-1 here in the second of 2 meetings between these two teams. A makeup game, and the Venom playing in their second of 5 straight. Yes, they'll be headed out to Michigan for a game with Port Huron, followed by 2 with Motor City, following tonight's festivities on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So they are going to be very busy. Dashers back to even strength. Jumanji will take the face-off with Lease, and he wins it away. But out of the zone is Albrecht to play it. He'll chip it in down low. This is the most goals the Dashers have scored in a hockey game this season. It's also more than they've probably had combined in the last week. As in front, Rutherford with another beautiful save down on his belly. Using the glove, comes up big. Steve Ford inside the blue line, barely keeps it in, and eventually Uturo picks up the loose change in the neutral zone. From north to south, pass over to Slarks. Slarks kicked it into the end wall. Uturo goes back around to Albrecht. Down low for Uturo, run into the wall. And now a chance up high. Delayed penalty coming against the Venom this time. So the Dashers will be headed to the man advantage. 10:13 to go. And we'll see who the guilty party is. But Jenna Worth getting loose in the bullpen will come back. We're charged up and ready to add another one. Justin Brazen's 400th game. Scored his 200th career FPHL goal all the way back on October the 26th. And the Dashers' lone win this season, October 25th. The captain hits another milestone, and now good things on the horizon for the visitors. Rutherford getting backed into his own goal. A little bit of pushing and shoving with Salov. As get another whistle, and we'll see if they elect to take the media timeout here with 9:59 reading on the third period clock. And If they do, we'll keep it here. Now they'll drop the puck once again, and it'll be one away by Zach Horn. Albrecht back over for TJ Prexler. TJ, who scored the first goal of the game for the Dashers all the way back in period 1, has had a really good multi-point night tonight. Dashers are closing in on some history here, and also ending some history in the meantime. Albrecht over for O'Reilly, touch pass to Horn. He's already got 4 goals. Do I hear 5? Drops it back to Brazen, over for Zach Horn. Horn down low for O'Reilly, who tried to fight it back to the captain, Justin Brazen. Instead, a scrum on the near side. Brazen gets tied up down low, and it'll get punched out to the point. O'Reilly holds, sends across for Horn. The hot hand tonight. Drop pass for Prexler. Prexler runs into Nikolai Salov with a hip check on the far side, and puck will be sent out. Inside 40 seconds to go on the minor penalty to Jonas Elise. $8:42 to go here in regulation. Dashers lead by a landslide. It's pass out of the reach of Jumanji. Steinway and Jumanji will collide in the end wall. Uturo. Back to Sewardson. Over to Belov. Here's Belov through center ice across the blue line. Malat with a nice hit on him as Fisher had a chance in tight on Rutherford. Sewardson from north to south, back the other way. Fisher breaks up that play and chips it in deep. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in period 3. The power play has come to an expiration. So back to 5-on-5 hockey as it goes up and out of play. 8 minutes to go, and this should be our final media timeout. We'll see if they are going to elect to take it. Looks like we will take it, and while we have you for an extra moment here, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Dashers here. Going to have to bear with me on these start times. Of course, the Venom game going on right now. Mississippi, that last game at the top, please ignore. But tomorrow night, the Danbury Hat-Tricks will host the Dashers. 6:30 start in store for Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. And then the Dashers and Hat-Tricks will go at it again, 6 o'clock Central, 7 Eastern at the Danbury Ice Arena on Saturday. And then they'll return home for their first 2 of 5 straight home games, beginning with the Watertown Wolves. 7:05 always the start time until the final of that 5-game homestand, a 4:05 matinee on Sunday. But March 28th and 29th, the next 2 against the Watertown Wolves. Familiar face Dustin Henning returns to the David S. Palmer Arena to play against his former team and former coach, and Paul McLean. Paul McLean is closing in on his first win as the Dashers head skipper. He went 8-1 back in the 2018-19 season when he was the head coach here through 17 games. But A.J. Tesserero with the lone win for the Dashers under his belt. That came back on October the 25th. And the face-off will be won by the Venom. Here comes Connor Craig right quickly into the zone. Puck goes up and off the window down behind the goal. Malat. And Jawan Davis with some physical play down in the corner. Another welcome to the league hit on Gavin Frack. Now here comes Sewardson leading an even number charge. Tried to force it back to TJ Prexler. He avoids the hit of Nathan Butler. And now here come the Venom once again back the other way. Butler into the skates of Sewardson. Needs some help from Frack. Instead we'll play it back to Pozar. Pozar will dump it in on Rutherford, who uses his pillows to make a save there. Inside 7.5 minutes to go. Trey Fisher, the former Dasher, who I'm sure wishes he was on the other end of this one, is going to run into Sewardson, give him a couple cross checks. Closing in on the 7-minute mark now. The clock, the only enemy of the Dashers thus far, is a rebound on goal, just missed. Closing in, it was Jelensky's who had a wide open goal. The Venom have had a fair amount of those open goal opportunities for one-timers, just not hitting their marks. As O'Reilly gives this one a funny tip, and it goes all the way down into Rutherford. Doyle run into by Fisher. Fisher takes him down. Doyle grabs a hold of his stick. They'll battle in the corner, still going to battle. Fisher wants to drop the gloves with Doyle. O'Reilly's going to jump Fisher in the corner and tie up with him and just tackle him down to the ice. Fisher's been looking for something all game, frustrated against his former team, and the referees are going to get in the middle of them. Couple cowbells will echo through the arena here as both players still trying to be separated. Fisher had a pretty good hold of O'Reilly. And they'll both be sent off to the box, but Fisher's been like a bull in a china shop here as of late, running around, hitting his former teammates, and once him and Doyle got caught up, it was only a matter of time. See how good you guys are at lip reading back home. But the Chilliwack, British Columbia native and the Wichita, Kansas native will serve 5 each for fighting with 6.5 minutes to go here, and the referees are going to have to sort out all this penalty time. All right, there was definitely some chaos ensuing before we went to what's typically our song before the post-game show. But the referee's trying to iron out exactly everything that happened. O'Reilly and Fisher still the lone bodies in the penalty benches. But tension's certainly coming to a boil here. And although they may be friendly off the ice, these former teammates are now enemies. And the Junkyard Dog taking care of business that time. Saw Doyle was getting jumped a little bit by Fisher, and he just came and put him to bed. Oh, looks like our camera's a touch frozen, so we'll adjust that for you in just a moment. We apologize. OBS has crashed on us a couple times here tonight. And if it does it in this final 6:37, I'm going to be pretty upset. So Fisher is going to be sent off. That will conclude his evening, as well as Quinn O'Reilly. They're both going to be ejected from the game. Oh, boy. All right, we're trying to figure out our video. Of course this has to happen now. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. As quick drive comes in from Panovanov and goes wide. Another quick shot comes in. Bowie Slarks running into Steinway. And now a race for the puck between Jumanji and Panovanov. Jumanji forces it over to Uturo. He's got one tonight, tries another wraparound, and that one's turned aside. So we'll get word of the official penalty rulings now, but both O'Reilly and Fisher have been given the gate and ejected from the game. Here's Belov. Dancing through to the middle on his backhand, centers one, but nobody home in the slot to jam it home. Now from north to south, here's Tim Delaney, the former Motor City Rocker, drops it off to Slarks, who shoots. A save made by Sharma that time. 5:52 to go here, period 3. Going to try and update our penalty sheet for you. Like I said, don't have the space we typically do. That's why less graphics and everything. But happy to have you all along board with us. The Dashers, who have had a historic season. No secret about it. Trying to pick up just their second win of the season here tonight. They lead at 7-1 with inside 6 minutes to go. Lease and Davis battling. Davis wins it out to Sewardson. Sewardson over to Malott with room. Shoots, glove, save Sharma. And he hangs on to that one for a whistle with 5:37 to go. Shots on goal totals 56-25 in favor of the Venom. 55 saves for Parker Rutherford tonight. He's 6 away from a career high of 61. Wouldn't be special if all that could happen in Justin Brosnan's 400th game. The first hat trick of the season for the Dashers, the largest lead they've had, the most goals scored in a game. Why not most saves while we're at it? Couple more minutes will give us the verdict on that. It's down low. Kingski tries to center one, takes a couple funky bounces in front before Rutherford jumps on top of that one. And with 5:12 to go, another face-off set to come. The official call given to Fisher and O'Reilly is Fisher was given a cross check and then a fighting major. O'Reilly given an instigator and a fighting major. So with 7 total penalty minutes being assessed to each and 6:37 on the clock while everything was being sorted out, they're both just asked to leave as opposed to sitting in the box. Albrecht. Some nice pressure on the rookie Gavin Frack that time. It comes up to the point. Butler shoots. Rutherford makes another quick save there. 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in regulation. Craig shoots. Another blocker save, Rutherford. The count will continue towards his new career high. As that one off of Brosnan goes up and might have caught a piece of the ceiling here. So we'll have another whistle and a face-off set to come. 4:35 to go. Keep an eye on Parker Rutherford chasing down that new career high. He's at 58, so 3 saves away from tying and 4 from succeeding it. Huge shout out to everybody tuning in. Our viewer count has just about doubled here. It's our final media timeout. We'll keep it here and take you quickly through how we got here. Just basically everything that's happened up until this point. And another huge thank you from myself to the viewers back home. Was feeling pretty ill tonight, was on the fence about leaving the broadcast to Jim Cerny, the former voice of the New York Islanders, who is the Venom's broadcaster right now. Elected to do it. My roommate Justin Brosnan's 400th, and certainly the boys have taken care of me from up here in the booth. TJ Prexler scored on the power play, the lone goal in the first period from Horn and Albrecht. Caleb Kingski tied it from Jonas Lees on the power play at 1:04 in the second. Then it was Zach Horn from Prexler and Davis, Brosnan from Jumanji and Prexler, Horn from Davis and O'Reilly, Uturo from Delaney and Jumanji, Horn from Delaney and Albrecht, and Horn from Prexler and Sewardson. That's how all the 7 goals have gone down for the Dashers here. And we'll break down all that and more coming up in the Dashers post-game show, which I'm sure will be a pretty fun affair. Looking forward to spending some time with you, the fans, after this one. And all the support you've given this team, finally it looks like you're going to be rewarded. As back across into the skates of Steinway. Slarks took a couple swings at it. Down low, it's Kingski again. Harassing Delaney. Nathan Butler bumped into the wall by Jumanji. Inside 4 minutes to go here in period 3 of a hotly contested affair between these two teams, the 6th and 7th seeds in the Empire respectively. But the Dashers are about 220 ticks away from victory number 2. Steinway and Uturo tied up in the end wall. Referees letting them get untangled as the puck spits over to the near side. Uturo bangs a body into the wall, and the puck escapes the zone all the way out to Zach Slinger. Slinger leads Utero, whose drive goes wide. And all the way around the wall, back to Malott. Inside 3:20 to go here, period 3. Malott back around to Slinger. Over for Malott. Run into the wall with a hit by Lease. It goes over to Davis. Davis flips it up into the neutral zone. A nice clear that time. Back to Pozar. Pozar for Zajac. Zajac slams on the brakes, turns Slinger around. Another quick shot comes in. Rutherford makes the save and covers with Lease right there with him. And we'll get another face-off coming. See what Parker Rutherford's tally's at now. He's officially made 60 saves tonight. Just one has beat him. Wow. Not a bad clip for the rookie out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. 2 more saves in the final 2:45 will give him a new career high and a night littered with accolades for all these Dashers. Face-off is won by the Venom. Swatted out of the zone by Jawan Davis. It goes over into the skates of Connor Craig. Now back the other way. Referee put his arm up, or the linesman put his arm up to indicate offside for a moment. Instead, Davis is able to dig it out and send it back into the Venom end. Nathan Malott back over to Slinger. Feeds it back to Malott into the neutral zone. Zajac serpentining through the neutral zone. Gets it back over to the assistant captain, Pozar, who sends it in deep. Down low, Yelensky's spinning away from the pressure. Malott, it comes out to the point now. Being held. Shot, they score! Frank Steinway with a bullet from just inside the blue line gives the Venom one back, and they've made it 7-2 now. Just 109 seconds remain in regulation. Parker Rutherford cracks for just the second time tonight. Take a look at the updated totals here. Still sitting at 60 saves. As we get set for another face-off here. No, he's at 61. So Parker Rutherford has officially tied his career high 61 saves. One more will be a new one. Will Nikolai Salov, his former teammate, give him it? He will. Save made by Rutherford. 62 saves. That's a new career high. Congratulations, Parker. Out in the neutral zone. Doyle swats it into the skates of Frack. Bowie Slarks now has a collision with Steinway over on the far side. Puck comes out to Nathan Albrecht, who will flip it up in the direction of Sebastian Del Balso. Del Balso almost had his stick in the wrong area on the follow-through as he heads off for a change. Dasher Nation, 65 seconds to go here. As cutting to the middle, here's Yelensky's. He shoots. Rutherford makes another save. Why not pad the stats a little bit more, Parker? As the referee is going to call a slash against, who's it going to be? It looks like the guilty party is going to be Bowie Slarks. Referees felt compelled to call a penalty down the stretch here, so I believe that's at least the 10th minor penalty called against the Dashers tonight. And there's been about 3 against the Venom, outside of the offsetting ones. 7-2's our score. Rutherford with a new career high. Justin Brazen, 400th game. The first hat trick belongs to Zach Horn. Dasher Nation is ready to erupt all the way back home in Danville. Rutherford makes another quick save. Gore battling with Lease out in front of the goal. And with 43 seconds to go, get ready for another face-off. Some Venom fans down in the corner jawing with the Dashers as Doyle and Gore will head off. Different pairing comes on. The final Carnegie Dumpstar penalty kill for the Dashers tonight. Craig back over in the direction of Pozar. Pozar at the point. One-time opportunity goes through Zajac, and he's able to pick it back on up. Tried to get it over to Craig. Craig through the circle, shoots off the glove of Rutherford and goes wide. 20 seconds to go. Another shot comes in. Pinballs around through traffic and it's cleared. 15 seconds to go. The great people of Danville have waited 146 days for another victory. And here, on March 20th, the Dashers have earned their second victory in their new era. Of course, our video just froze. Apologies back home. This is crazy that it freezes right now. Well, we'll try and sort things out for you here as Parker Rutherford with a career-high night helps his team earn the victory. We'll try and get our camera unfrozen for you. This is really inconvenient timing. Using the Venom's feed, of course, so looking for some connection help. So I'm not sure what we're waiting for. Brosnan's having a conversation with the official over on the far side. Our video is back. The clock reads triple zeros, but now some conversations are being had, and it looks like Albrecht is going to be sent to the box. So they just wanted to add another penalty. So with a second to go, we'll drop it one more time. And then we'll get into the celebration. Venom win the faceoff. Dasher Nation, it's been 146 days, but the Dashers have won. Parker Rutherford, a career-high 64 saves. Justin Brosnan completes his 400th FPHL game with a goal. Zach Horn with a 4-goal night, undoubtedly the game's first star. And the Dashers, who waited ever so patiently, a team who's had all kinds of adversity, finally prevails, showing that together, teamwork over anything. Pick up a big victory here to kick off their 3-game road trip, and all smiles as they head to the locker room. It is going to be quite the celebration tonight for these guys. What a ride it's been. I can't believe I almost didn't call this one, as our camera is frozen again. Apologies, fans, for ruining what was a pretty cinematic moment, but certainly out of our bandwidth. As I mentioned, the Ethernet was down for us, so we've been using Wi-Fi, and that's killed a lot of the connectivity, unfortunately, just at inconvenient times. Blake Siewertson joining the Venom for a prayer at center ice after the game. Nikolai Salov having a conversation with some of his former teammates as well out there. But the Dashers, with a big victory here in statement fashion, take this one. Oh, it looks like the Venom get another goal on the scoreboard. 7-3 is the score we're reading. But what an evening of hockey we've had for you fans. Stick around. I'll be back for the Dashers Hockey Club post-game show. Looking forward to sharing a couple moments with all of you. And why not Maxine Nightingale one more time? We'll take a quick break and be right back on the Dashers Hockey Network.
We know a lot of people are hurting right now, and the Gold Rush is here to help.
Dasher Nation, welcome into the Dashers Hockey Club postgame show. Devin Dobek here along with you. Let's add the third Venom goal that eventually was added to the score sheet. We'll take you through that real quick as well. It was Caleb Kinski along with Zajac and Lias given the assist, but the Dashers take this one 7-3. It was just such a poetic night for this team to pull it off. I mean, you think about all the adversity they've been through. They come out on the road. Justin Brazen, in his 400th game, is rewarded with a goal, a big one that came, making it a 3-1 hockey game. Zach Horn with a 4-goal performance. He was exceptional tonight. All over the stat sheet. He had 4 goals and an assist, and actually was the game's second star. Parker Rutherford with a career-high 64 saves on 67 shots is the game's first star. A new career high. Congratulations to him. TJ Prexler, the game's third star, with a goal and 3 assists for 4 points in his evening, as the Dashers take this one on the road against a couple of their familiar faces, Trey Fisher and Nikolai Salov. Excited to go enjoy some banter with those guys, but we'll take you through the box score real quick. At 13:15 on the power play, Prexler from Horn and Albrecht. In the second period at 1:04 on the power play, it was Kinski from Lease and Craig. Then at 5:55 into period 2, Horn from Prexler and Davis, followed by Brazen from Jumanji and Prexler, and then Horn from Davis and O'Reilly. It was a span of 6 unanswered goals for the Dashers. The back half of that, Uturo from Delaney and Jumanji, Horn from Delaney and Albrecht, Horn from Prexler and Sewardson, and then Frank Steinway scored at 18:11 from Zajac, and Kinski scores from Zajac and Lease. Wow, what an evening. I'm almost at a loss for words, and a lot of that is because, as I've mentioned, I'm feeling ill. I wish I had more energy, but it's just such an amazing night. So many milestones hit for these guys, career highs and accolades. Just really a magical night for the Dashers here in Poughkeepsie, and one they certainly won't forget. Dasher Nation, you waited 146 days for this. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're of age, feel free to crack one and celebrate on this Thursday night, because it's certainly worth it for the loyalty that you've shown us. We certainly appreciate you guys. But wow, what a game. 43-game losing streak comes to an end. The headline for tomorrow's article from FPHL Ice Chips, Dashers win, folks. Dashers win. We're excited. We got 2 more games coming up for you. First with the Danbury Hat Tricks tomorrow night. It'll be a 6:30 Central start, 7:30 Eastern. And then on Saturday, 6 o'clock Central. Looking forward to all those ones. But thank you so much for sticking around with us, Dasher Nation. Happy that second win eventually came. Thank you for sticking with us as we conclude things here on behalf of my media team and myself. This is Devin Dobek, the voice of the Dashers, saying so long, and always remember to live the dream. We'll see you tomorrow.